Oh boy. And all of this time. All right, all right, all right. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Wherever you're watching from, good evening. Welcome to June 17. Uh, I'm replying to people in my Discord here. Mr. Jack, can you hear me now? Oh boy, so many challenges. Okay, space trade. Thank you. Say that she got it. So space trade. If you got in, could you tell me, please, if you can hear the sound, if you can hear the sound of my voice, so that we can finally, after 15 minutes, get this thing going. Uh, Okay, yes, we can. Thank you, everybody. It is 6 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday, June the 17th, 2020. We're broadcasting our live pre-markets, and we have people from the East Coast, people from Ontario, Canada joining us, where it's currently 9 a.m., people from Singapore joining us, where it's across the world, and it is 9:01 p.m. So, the markets are looking greenish. So from the top of SPY is up plus 0.4%. QQQ is leading as usual, should we say. Notice this pattern, folks. If you are studying pre-market, how many times have you seen QQQ either being a leader when the the conditions are just some not out of the ordinary, and or QQQ lagging slightly when the other indexes are gaining 3-4%. You have to have insight now, begin to develop an insight into some of these patterns. So QQQ is leading this morning. So for what's the value of that? What does that mean? To say, oh, it's just that information. Well, that information helps you in what's called a top-down analysis. If you are not familiar with a top-down analysis, make it a point that for your next schedule one-on-one coaching or on your own time research and ask what is a top-down analysis, because a top-down analysis will enable you to look at sectors individually, and then from those sectors select based on your strategy, bullish or bearish, select specific stocks in that sector. That's how you will consistently be able to take advantage of the wave that are happening on money flow from one sector or one industry to another. So this morning on here, things look green. I'm sure a lot of traders may have that as a sign of a green light. People like green, right? But however, I hear as some stock things can be green, but there are still some stock that can be traded for puts. Yesterday, the market gapped up. Yet on this very show, I was asked the question: "Hey, do I see a pullback at the open?" And that led to another question: do I have stock that I see that will fit? And I actually gave three to my subscribers. They will be my witness. I believe all three of them actually. One of them, even within the first 2 hours, all of them within the first 2 hours, you were able actually to make great gain on puts. Yet the market was up yesterday, big time, since we gapped up. So, and we call it, how do we call it? Put scalping Tuesdays. I think I need to start a hashtag on YouTube. I posted a video of one of the trade actually on not on YouTube, on Twitter. I posted a video, a a tiny video of one of the trade on the Twitter yesterday. I don't have any followers on Twitter yet. Some may say, oh, we'll never have any followers on Twitter. That's perfectly fine with us. But it was funny. If you check my tweets over the past week, and I've been experimenting with social media. I need to get better at it. So with my marketing advisor, you know who you are. I'm gonna be putting a strategy together on social media. Okay, folks, I'm having way too much fun. I wasn't having fun earlier in pre-market because there's just certain things that I was sharing with the Discord room. So I'm hoping. Trust me, and those are some of those things apply to me. Trust me, believe it or not. It's just that in my case, the fact that I know them, that knowledge. Um, Trigger awareness. And awareness spotlights opportunity, and opportunity engaged with preparation create desired results. I live by those mottos, so meaning that really for me, knowledge is at the top of that triangle or of that pyramid, if you want, and or at the bottom, if you want, as a foundation, and the top of it meaning that hey, we want desired results as far as our trading, as far as leadership, as far as our interaction with one another, and all of those things. So that's what I'm encouraging those who are in contact with me. If I can make a difference just in one person, a couple of person, one day at a time. All right, folks, I think I have used up my time already on here because I was by myself alone. I didn't hit the go live button. So I was wondering why I saw people connected, but nobody was responding. So this time, let's open it up and we will take your questions and see how we can help you trade today. All right, so we currently have 8 viewers. So among all the 8 viewers, does anybody have any question or a point of clarification into the trading day? If not, let me. I can toggle my screen on here. Let's take a look at where we stand on SPY. So okay, you all should be able to see a screen of TradingView. We use TradingView as our charting. I mean, my trading platform have chart that I use, as you know. Mostly, I leverage those for option charts. That's a technique that we feature here at Successful Tradings. So here's a daily chart for SPY, right? So believe it or not, we're already Wednesday. Times fly by. Well, Monday or Sunday night when we were here blabbing about the futures, uh, 300, it's so far, it seems so far as of now, as the pre-market on here is printing 314. That's still away from 320 where we came from the previous week, right? So we had this little nice right here. And I mean, if you recall, the conversation even on Sunday, we told you or we pointed out, because telling it's we pointed out, I'm not sure if this is going to go, these patterns, okay? So is this another one where we're just going to come back as nothing happened? Because we have had them before. This one was a little bit scarier, if I may, but this one here, two of them, and then we gapped up and then came back. So hey, 325 by all accounts. I know it's OPEX on Friday. So in that case, OPEX these days, folks, does not mean the same thing as in the past, really, to be honest with you. Actually, statistics, and we have shown that with some quantitative analysis with some of you guys. We did that on our coaching. We do that on coaching sessions. We actually proved that in 2019, Friday's expiration were more bullish than any other day of the week. so, so yeah, this one here, the commonality, maybe I should put this one in a different color. The commonality was that when we came down here, we continued down, which is not saying that we cannot continue, because there could be a head fake just like here, right? And then exactly where we are and come back this way. But here at the same time, we have come slightly below the moving average, all two of them, yes, because we did here, and then we resume our march in the uptrend. There is no way to predict how this thing's going to go. So then as traders, I mean, it doesn't matter really. We trade what's in front of us. What I feel about the market one day versus the other doesn't matter. So I've trained my brain to just say, hey, you know what? I am in this game, in this profession, or to face any type of situation. Meaning, with the market open and I need to trade calls or puts, I'm going to trade them accordingly. No feeling whatsoever about it. Whatsoever about it. So do not concern myself. Where are the future? Remember on election night, some of us who were trading, I know at least maybe one of you, election night 2016 in the US, the market were red. When I say red, it's not like, oh, minus 3%. They were red big time. But what happened, folks? By the end, by the open, go back and check that. How can I test of that? Well, my friend, elections are coming in November. There's only one thing, my little experience in this market, because there are people obviously who are more experienced in the market, who have been trading since the 1990 or so. So for me, my experience is just so tiny. But whatever I see, that's the capability that God has given me. When I see something, I learn from it and I make sure. So volatility is going to be increasing. I've said that to some of you already in our one-on-one coaching. Opportunities are going to be there, but will you be ready to take advantage of them? That's the question, folks. That's really the main question you need to be asking yourself as of now. So spy on here. We cannot just determine what's going to do. We're going to trade whatever it shows us each and every day. Okay, folks, we have 4 more minutes. We just flashed like 11 viewers or anything. Any question this morning? Everybody's awfully quiet. That to me, a sign of quietness, that means that everything is going fine. But I cannot test because some of you talk to me privately, and that, I appreciate the feedback privately. But when I'm hearing certain things that I'm hearing from some of you privately, that's what's getting me into saying, sharing what I shared with you in our Discord room this morning. And trust me, we all need that to be able to do a self-evaluation, to be able to measure, okay, which task we are partaking in, what's our level of responsibility and contribution. Are we doing everything that we are to be doing to get which that we desire to get out of this market? All right. Everybody's fine. Fantastic. Well, folks, in that case, then let's adjourn on here. Thank you for joining. What do you think of BA? Oh my goodness. What do I think of BA? I do not have any insights on BA. So as of now, BA is trading just like any other stock. So down or up, we will trade it accordingly. So Kelvin, yeah, what do I think of BA? My opinion doesn't matter of BA. What did we see on BA in pre-market? So I've been asking for almost 5 minutes now for a question, and then when we're about to go, that's when a question comes in. So if I don't take the question, I will appear as a jerk. So BA is down 2%. What do I think of it? I don't know, my friend. The chart's going to tell me what I need of it. But I'm currently trading BA. I told you in the subscription room how I traded BA yesterday. I gave you that in pre-market. Nothing has changed. So I'm going to trade BA accordingly. In the subscription room, I told you guys exactly how I was trading BA. If you missed that, it was in the pre-market. It wasn't after the session has started. So, Mr. Jalil, I plan on buying your premium alerts today. Oh, thank you, sir. You're making my day. Let me know if you need any help with that. But no, joke aside. The website is working now because in the past we were having some issue with that PayPal button, but it's all fixed. I think some people may be on iPhone mobile. Yeah, but if you don't have an iPhone, you should be fine, and just do it on a desktop. I checked it on my smartphone myself. It works just fine. So thank you, Mr. Jalel. We're looking forward to helping you, servicing you in whichever way that you would like to take your trading to. Really, one more minute, folks. I don't want to be brash, abrasive with anybody. So 1 minute for one final question. Okay, folks, then we shall adjourn. Thank you for joining us. No, sorry that it was brief today. It's my apologies on there because we're supposed to get here at 5:45 a.m. Pacific. So I will make it a point not to be distracted tomorrow and to so Jalil, I'm going to, so please, I'm me in the Discord and I can answer that question. So the alert system works that we generate alerts on a Friday for our traders and they are valid for 1 week. So we trade weekly options and that's how we are able to get such explosive profits just because the nature of weekly options make it that uh, if the stock move, and we know that those stock move because that's the purpose of them being triggered. They are not random stock that are picked. They are actually, there is a whole, one of my traders say that it's artificial intelligence. Okay, so I say there's a whole artificial intelligence behind that list of stock that is picked, and that's we get the trader, we get them a video over the weekend. So by Monday, they are fully prepared, assuming they have done their homework. They are fully prepared to take on the market, no matter the direction of the market. That's the beauty of this one. So it's not as if, oh, we are getting a list of stock where we say, oh, let's go long on this. If that's what you're expecting, please do not buy our service. we do not do that. We do not do that. But I mean, if you want more information, by all means, please, I know that you're in the Discord room. Um, they are complementary. Yes, I value it more than Flow Algo, and I will tell you why. So yeah, I will tell you why. But they are complementary, and I can explain further, my friend. Okay, folks, we really have to get going. Mr. Jalil, please, because I've seen people, they ask questions here, then I never heard from them. I'm not going to follow up on that. I do not have time, folks. The subscribers, they know that, like this week, I've been spending all my time coaching. That's really, coaching is supposed to be 1 hour. With most of the folks, I've spent 3 hours. I kid you not. Actually, I need to self-discipline myself on that because late last night, I was doing a coaching session and it was just like, oh my God. But I mean, I enjoy it, and hopefully, people are making those sessions are able to make a difference in somebody's life. That's really the goal of successful trading. Okay, we bid you adieu. Have a great session, and we will catch you in the live session, obviously with all the subscribers, and if not tomorrow morning. Excellent, folks. Thank you. Have a good trading day. Bye bye.